Hey everyone, this is MC. In this video I have a pretty exciting haircut for you. I'm gonna do a kid's haircut with a little bit of modern touch. We're gonna do a nice hairline that goes all the way back, and we'll put some texture in his hair. So first thing, as usually, we're gonna start with 1.5, and we're gonna remove the bulk, create the foundation for our fade. As well, we're going to keep in mind the foundation for the whole style and the shape of his head, so that way we get really nice hairstyle. And this is going to be pretty simple way to do this haircut and a quick way. So as usually, as you can see, I always slightly damp the hair and comb it to the style that I want to create. And comb the hair on the back and the sides in the natural fall, the way it naturally falls. This allows me to cut the hair pretty easy without hair running away from my clippers. And if the hair kind of moves away from my clippers, you can also always feed the hair into your clippers with a comb. Here it is important that you try to blend as much as possible with your first step here, that you do not leave a heavy line, as that will give you too much work to do afterwards. That is totally unnecessary, that you can get it done with the first step. Otherwise you'll have to work with your scissor or clipper over comb or razor over comb. Depends on the choice of your tool. Here our next step is a taper. We're going to do a taper on this haircut around the ears and on the back, and we're going to keep the 1.5 as a base for this haircut. We're really not going to do a tight fade on this haircut as well. So right now I'm using my clippers closed. My clippers are adjusted. I just switched them to actually open blade. So first step was using my clippers with a closed blade. Then I open my blade and I work on that line, and then just remove the line that is created between closed blade and open blade, and that really gives you that taper. Now to remove the line that you see between 1.5 and 1, there is different ways to do that. You can go from here, you can fade from top down. I could have gone with 1/8 of an inch or number 1 and work on that line, and then move to this guard, which is 1/16 of an inch. Or you can just use 1/16 of an inch, and if that doesn't do, then you can fade upwards. You can use 1/8 of an inch. This haircut is, you can call it low taper. Really depends where you are. I've noticed that even from state to state, when you go, you see that people call different haircuts with different names. Some people say low fade, other people say low taper. So depends where you are, but obviously it is what it is. It's either, if you want to call it low taper, it's a low taper. If you want to call it low fade, it's a low fade. Again, in this haircut, for blending, I'm gonna use blending shears instead of razor or clippers. I will see in my next technique for this, in my next video for this part. Right now I will show you how to do this with clippers, and I'm gonna do a fanning technique, what I call. I will show you how to use your clippers the way you use your blending shears or a razor. So there is a technique that I do with clippers, where I use open blade on my clippers, and I use it over my comb, and it gives me almost same result as blending scissors will. So that I will show you how to do that in my one of the next videos that I will have, probably next one or the one after. Shout out to all my subscribers from around the world, from Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. Brazilians really love my videos. They contact me constantly through Facebook, through my email. So I just wish I was traveling overseas now, but I'm not. Most of the educations I do right now is only in the United States. Shout out to South Americans, Colombia, Argentina, and so on. Mexico as well, and as well as Europeans. Also, the first thing I did here, I used my blending shears to remove the bulk of the hair and to blend. And then now I'm using my regular scissors just to refine any, remove and refine that, remove any hair that might stay behind, and kind of refine the whole cut there. Now I'm gonna do a line here, and this is how I do the line with the edges. I do step by step. I go in and I go out. I see barbers where they kind of just move clippers, just creating a line, just like if you are drawing with a pen. But to each his own. I mean, if that really works for you, it's excellent. If that doesn't, I think try this, and this will probably work. I feel like this is a safer way to do it. So it is really what you prefer. I'm the type of, I guess, educator that you can say that as long as something works for you, it works. It's good. I am not one of those people that says, no, only my techniques works, that everything else is garbage. I really don't think so, because as long as what you're doing produces the results you are looking for, and that's really what counts. And, as they say, you are as good as your client thinks. So if you can produce for your client what he wants, you are really good. I mean, you are a champion. That's the bottom line, So don't be, I attended a class a while ago, and for educator, he was trying to just kind of say everything that you do is wrong and what he does is right. He would point out this technique. Was like, okay, this is no good, and this is no good. I mean, even if you don't agree, you don't necessarily have to say this is no good. But I actually didn't agree with him on many things, and I would never say that what he does is wrong, as long as it works for him. So for the top, we're gonna start from the crown, and we're gonna remove some length. I'm taking here off about 1 inch. I'm doing a point cutting technique here just for texture. I'm sorry, the angle here doesn't really show very well how I'm doing it, but in the next video I'll see if I can do a better job on this. Most of these videos really I shoot myself, because I shoot the videos during my actual working time when I'm busy, so I don't prepare for this. I just put the camera on the side and it stays in one angle, and it just shoots the whole video. I try to kind of spin around and work around the camera basically. But I'll see if I can do a better job next time. I'm showing you how to do point cutting properly there. Here, to create some more angle, I'm doing slide cutting. This technique is really nice. It's a cool technique. You just gotta learn how to properly do it. You have to open and close your scissors. You are not just sliding your scissors. And if you were just sliding, you'll kind of just rip the hair, especially if your scissors are not very sharp. So you kind of have to slightly open and close your scissors. So we have a slight undercut on the side here, and then also undercut on the other side where the line is. Blow drying is very important. I start blow drying all the styles basically from the crown and walk myself forward until I can come to the crown. This is the best way to do it properly because this is the way you can actually decide where you want to start creating the volume and how to properly set the roots. If you're just blow drying from the front and pushing hair back, you don't necessarily set the roots properly, and also you don't also choose really where you're gonna, from which point you're gonna start create a volume properly, I would say. So personally, this is my favorite way to do it. It gives me really good results. The hair ends up being 100% dry. The roots are dry and set, and the hairstyle will actually stay. I don't use anything in the hair before I blow dry hair. It's just water. There is nothing to it, and then I just use whatever the product is for finish. Whether it's just oil and spray, or it's a matte cream, or wax, or clay. Depends what you want to choose for whatever the style is. But right now there is nothing except water in his hair. Excuse me. Alright guys, that's your haircut. Thank you for watching. If you like my work, please put thumbs up. Comments and suggestions are really welcome. I would really appreciate that. Please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll keep you posted for any upcoming events. Right now I'm only doing workshops and one-on-one classes. There is no major seminar set up yet. I also do traveling now. If you want me to come to your salon and give you 1 day or 2 day seminar, you are welcome to contact me through my Facebook, mcbarber.com. There is a text box and you can send me a text. Until next time, take care of yourself.